Hello there, welcome back to my channel Juella, or if you're new here then welcome to my channel. As you can tell guys, different surroundings today. I'm still in my house but I'm downstairs. Now there's a big long-winded reason for that, but you know what, I could talk to you for 5 or 10 minutes about it, so I won't bore you. I'll just quickly put it in a nutshell. 2 days ago my husband thought he saw a mouse crawl across the bedroom floor early one morning. So naturally, a little bit dubious of being upstairs right now. Anyway, yeah, long story, but to cut a long story short, we think we've got a little imposter upstairs. So we've got a humane mouse trap out where they just go in this box, and I've put some peanut butter in. So hopefully, fingers crossed guys, tonight we catch the mouse. Anyway, right, that's enough about that. So, as you can tell by the title, this is Roccabox for July. Now, I got this a good couple of days ago now, but this is the first chance I've had to come on camera and do my unboxing. I know I put a community post up saying that I was going to be giving one box a bit of a grilling, and yes, it's Roccabox guys. However, they've kind of redeemed themselves a little bit since the last few days. But again, I'll get into it with you as I go throughout this video. So, Roccabox, monthly beauty subscription box. Price wise, oof, this is just a bit of a kind of pickle, isn't it? At a premium price, if you go in, dipping in, month out, it's £15 a month plus £2.95 postage, which takes it to £17.95. Up until a few months ago, it was £3.95 postage. So I'm glad that they've brought the postage costs down. At least that's something, right? Anyway, I tied myself in with one last punt and one last bet. I hedged my bets on them for one last time for a 12-month contract 2 months ago. And then literally a few weeks later, Tia Rocca liquidated her name with the company. But the company's still going. Anyway, so I tied myself in with them for 12 months, purely to get the box a little bit cheaper. So for a 12-month contract, you get the box for £13 plus £2.95 postage, which brings it to £15.95. That's not what you would call a premium price for a box as such, but it's a little bit more than Glossy Box and Look Fantastic. So that's what you can kind of compare them to. Anyway, right, let's get into it guys. So this is Roccabox for July. Now the theme this month is Summer Glow. And to be honest, I think that's pretty much the theme with the products in most of these beauty boxes this month. Anyway, so yeah, Summer Glow. I never bother reading out the bump. I literally just refer to this for prices. So that's all I am going to do. Before I get started though, my goodness, it's boiling in this kitchen. It's like a greenhouse. We've got massive bifold doors, but they've got blinds on luckily built into the glass. I've got them closed, but you can still feel the heat coming through. But also we've got like skylights, Velux windows, so the heat's like literally beaming through there. Even though it's not sunny, it's proper humid, and ugh, I'm amazed my makeup hasn't melted off. Anyway, right, let's get into it. But before I get into it, actually, this is going to be a long one, so grab yourself a cuppa. I've actually got myself a glass of Coca-Cola here, guys, so cheers. So yeah, I say Coca-Cola, it's not. It's caffeine-free Diet Pepsi, same thing. Anyway, so last month, as you know, with Roccabox, we were supposed to get an Able skincare item, which was a moisturiser. Instead, for some reason, we got this activating serum, which I believe is best used in conjunction with the moisturiser, or so I'm led to believe, something like that anyway. The price point was exactly the same as the moisturiser, the serum. I think it was worth £104 or £90 or something. Like, seriously? No. Anyway, yeah. Honestly, I could talk for hours about this. This video is going to be a long one. I'll put that out there right now. It's going to be long. Anyway, I complained because a few friends of mine also complained because they weren't happy that the product that they got didn't correlate to the product on the leaflet. Which is fair enough. I was a bit miffed about that as well. I would have liked to have tried the moisturiser, but I got the serum. And I do like the serum, so I couldn't massively grumble. But my friend said, look, send them an email because they said that they're going to send me out the moisturiser in my July box. So I thought, in for a pound, in for a penny, I'll try me luck. Shy Ben's get no sweeties. So anyway, yeah, I emailed them and they emailed us back a couple of weeks ago saying they were very sorry for the mix-up and they would send the moisturiser out with my July box. So I thought, excellent. Got my July box the other day, moisturiser was not in it. Emailed them like twice since then and no responses back, guys, absolutely none. Then this morning the postman came, they have redeemed themselves. I got the moisturiser, just in a little brown envelope. I got the moisturiser. So if you haven't complained about that last month, it was probably worth complaining about it. I'm sure I did mention it in a mask video or something. But yeah, hopefully you managed to complain and get it. So yeah, they've redeemed themselves with this one item, absolutely. We weren't missing an item last month, it wasn't the correct item as on the leaflet. That's all it was. So this is it here, which is the anti-aging retexturizing and resurfacing duo moisturiser, 50 ml. Now another thing, one of my subscriber friends, Patsy, wrote a review on Trustpilot the other day for Roccabox, and she was saying about like the white tubes, the white label kind of tubes and bottles and stuff. Basically it is cheaper things that have got whopping price tags on, and the packaging tends to look a little bit cheap, which yeah, this looks like you could get it in B&M bargains for £2.99, but apparently it's worth 100 quid. Like seriously, there's one of my catchphrases, like seriously. I wouldn't even pay £104 for Christy and Dior. Anyway, so yeah, she wrote an excellent review. If you haven't read it, go on Trustpilot and just call Patsy. Please read her review because I agreed with every single point that she made. I have been an avid Roccabox fan and supporter and subscriber for 5 years now. That's quite a long time. It's literally 5 years this month. I think 5 years in July. Let's try to count here. 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. Yeah, just had to use my fingers to count. But yeah, 5 years I've been with Roccabox since I had the white sturdy boxes, which I've still got 2 of them. Anyway, I've absolutely loved it mainly, but then when they put the price up, they used the price hike. The excuse behind it was that they were going to make it a more luxe and a more bougie box, as in the items inside were going to be a little bit more high-end. Since then, we have seen 1 or 2 sort of higher-end brands like Emma Hardy, which you know does sell for quite a high price tag on the high street. But you do get items like this, the Able Skincare, which no one's ever heard of. Seriously, no one's ever heard of it really. And they haven't got much of a website going on. And you don't see it in Boots or Superdrug or John Lewis or anywhere like that. So yeah, they justify the price of the box, like having a big price tag because of this one item. But really, you can kind of discount it. So I agreed with everything Patsy was saying about that. But we have not been getting, since the price increase, higher end boxes with Luxe items generally. I think there's been 1 or 2 boxes which have been forgivable, and the rest of them haven't been that great. So not to justify the £5 price hike increase anyway, in my opinion. Like I say, I'm so sorry this video is going to be long-winded, but I am just giving an honest and fair review. And since the boxes, when they used to be £10 plus £3.95 postage, I remember £13.95 coming out of my account all of the time. And yeah, the products inside then, they're not much different to the products inside now, in my opinion. Maybe they've gone up a teeny weeny bit, but not much at all. In fact, the boxes were possibly even better before the price increase. But if they'd have been honest and said, look, price of inflation, you know, all the prices of everything's going up, we have to actually buy a lot of the products to go in the box. Unlike Glossybox and Look Fantastic, which are mainly gifted items 99% of the time, Roccabox are not. It is slightly different for them. I don't know what they're gifted and what they're not gifted, but they do have to pay for some items. Obviously not full price, otherwise they couldn't do the box for us. But yeah, if they'd have been more honest and said, look, we would like to make the box a little bit more bougie and a little bit more luxe and throw in the occasional high-end item, but because of the costs going up for everything, we're going to have to put our prices up, guys, and we're so sorry. And that's just the way it is. And then nobody could kind of have room to complain about the items in the box each month. But since they put it out there, oh, the box is going to be more luxe, it's going to be more bougie, etc, etc, it hasn't lived up to it. So they've got quite a few customers a little bit ticked off and a little bit grumbly. Anyway, yeah, they've redeemed themselves for me this month only because they have sent this item eventually, after I hounded them with a few more emails. So yeah, it's got a seal on it, so I'm not going to open it. I'm going to save that probably for nearer the winter time, because I've got so many on the go at the minute. Anyway, I'm so sorry, I'm probably about 10 minutes in here and I haven't even showed you this month's box. I told you it was going to be a long one though, but I'll probably blast through these products fairly quick. So anyway, let's get to it. I paid £13 for the box and £2.95 postage. What I've got in this month's box value wise, I think it comes to £78 based on RRP. That's not hideous, it's not hideous, but it kind of could be better. Anyway, I am going to base this on if I'd never had any of the products in other boxes, because none of these are repeat items for Roccabox, but 3 of them I think are repeat items that I've had in other boxes. That is not Roccabox's fault. That is just the way it is for me, because I've already got these items. Some of them I like and some of them I don't like that much. So we'll go with the first item. I really did face palm, as my friend Kat would say in her video, when I saw this item. This is an Ico Spotlight Highlighter Pencil, it's supposed to be in the shade Champagne, but it's actually in the shade Pearl. Now, this is not bougie, this is not luxe, this is a bit of a filler item for me, probably worth about £1 at Home Bargains. Apparently it's worth £15. I have had about 6 of these now in glossy box, look fantastic, you name it. So it's a nice enough pencil. It's not durable, it is okay. It's good to go under the brow to kind of define the brow bone like underneath. And also I suppose if you wanted to use it in the inner corner of your eye to brighten your eye, or even as an actual highlighter pencil and then just smudge it in with a little bit of moisturiser or something, it would work. But yeah, I was not impressed to see this, only because I've got several of them. I did not need another one. So this is going in a giveaway, guys. And whoever wins the giveaway is going to be like, oh my goodness, another one of those, because you've probably already got them. Anyway, so yeah, Ico Spotlight Highlighter Pencil, £15. This second item again is a repeat for me, but it's a repeat from Glossy Box. So Roccabox have never put this in before, and it's actually quite a nice item. This is Figs and Rouge, and it's the Wonder Love Clarity Skin Perfecting Drops. So it's like a serum, but it's got a slight gentle exfoliating property. I'm not going to open it as such. I'm just going to show you the bottle. It's a lovely green glass bottle. And I'm sure you know this was worth £35, but it says 42 here. So I don't know if they've like bumped the prices up since. Who knows? Anyway, so yeah, it's a serum. Like I say, it feels quite gritty, and I'm literally halfway through one at the moment in my 22 for 22 panel project. So yeah, it is okay. There's nothing special about it, but it's just okay. I don't know whether I'm going to keep that or whether I'm going to pop it in a giveaway or pass it on or sell it on. I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's worth £42 apparently. So that is your big whopping price tag item within this box this month. Like I say, if you've never had it before, it's definitely a nice one to try. I'm not truly disappointed in it. It's just a shame I've already got it and I can't really make use of it, so never mind. Third item, something I've never had before, so I was absolutely thrilled to see this in here. This is by Blooms of Britain, and it's a rose lip balm. The RRP is £8, and I like the fact it comes in a box, because usually when things come in boxes, when you get them in a beauty box, they're not in a box, and that's why they get them cheaper generally, because they're not boxed items, or they get them for free or gifted. But this came in a box. So it's rose, but it's got a green lid. I don't know, it just maybe should have had a pink one or a red one. Is that just me being picky? Very possibly, and I've got it upside down. Anyway, so yeah, it is a rose lip balm. It's very oily and glossy. It smells nice enough. It's a nice little sort of squirty applicator. It's just a plastic one. Just got a little bit there. I've already got lipstick on, so obviously I'm not going to put it on my lips. Like I say, it's quite oily. It smells nice enough though. If you don't like the smell of rose, you probably will not like this. But if you like the smell of rose, then you possibly will. So I quite like the look of this. I've tried it on my lips. Sometimes with an oily lip balm, it can make my lips feel a bit dry. But I've tried it on my lips twice, and I'm pleased to report it's absolutely fine. I've had better lip balms and I've had much, much worse lip balms. So yeah, so far, I'm really happy to see this product in the box. The next product, again, I'm happy to see, but it is a filler item. It's by Koha Beauty, and it's a self-heating eye mask. So these are nice for a bit of R&R, a little bit of chill time. but they're a filler item. £4 guys, but again, you could probably pick it up in Poundland for £1. So yeah, but it's a nice enough product to promote some self-care. So yeah, I know a lot of people who do like them, and I've used them once or twice and I do find them quite nice. If you like to close your eyes and just chill out on the couch and just listen to some music or something, then it's nice to have on for that. So yeah, that's not too bad. The final product, bit like Marmite for me, it's like a scalp scrub. Everyone who knows me knows I'm not keen on scalp scrubs and hair masks. They're two things that I don't generally like. Anyway, apparently this is a shampoo scrub, but it says scalp scrub. I'm just going to read the bump for you. Kristoff Robin, which we've had before in Look Fantastic, I believe it was, and I think it was last year. Kristoff Robin Cleansing Purifying Scrub with Sea Salt. Tame your hair after a long day at the beach and remove build-up with this award-winning deep cleansing scrub shampoo. So, I thought this was just like a scrub and then you shampooed your hair afterwards and conditioned and stuff. Anyway, it actually smells really nice. The Kristoff Robin products smell beautiful. They smell really fresh. But it is a salt scrub, guys. At the end of the day, I find, because I've got long hair, I find it hard to get them out. It kind of leaves it feeling like I've literally got sand in my hair. And I was thinking I'm probably going to give this away. But you know what? I gave my last one away based on the fact I knew I wasn't a big fan of scalp scrubs, which we've had a few of this month. I'll get into that in another unboxing. Anyway, yeah, I might keep this one though and try it out as a scrub shampoo and then give you a little bit of a review, because I did give my last one away. So I can't comment too much other than I know that in the past, scrubs, salt scrubs with my hair, I don't tend to get on very well with. But I'm going to give this one a go, and the size is 40 mils. So I believe it's like a deluxe mini type size or a travel size, and it's worth £9.60. So that is the final item. There's a tiny little freebie, guys. The freebie is your new skin boost backed by science by Dermatica, and it's just a little cream. Now, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's a tiny little sachet of cream, azelaic acid, 20% cream. Now, I'm probably not going to keep this. Again, I feel that is more aimed at congested, blemish prone, acne prone skin. I could be wrong. I think it does say suitable for all skin types, but it's just not something that I'm too bothered about trying. I tend to like, so I find a nice product for my skincare regime and I stick with it for 6 months or more, and then I try and switch it up a little bit. I don't tend to like trying little sachets of moisturisers. I like to stick with something for quite a while and then switch it up. But with a sachet, one use, you're not really going to get much of an idea, in my opinion. But yeah, it's a little freebie. What can I say? It's a freebie. So this month's box, guys, if I had never had the items in other boxes, I don't think it's hideous. Is it worth the £5 price increase that they did? I think it was the beginning of this year or the end of last year. Probably not. I think it's definitely on par with the type of boxes that were knocking out when the box was cheaper. But because I've had 2 or 3 of the items, is it 3? I'm just checking. 3 of the items in other boxes out of the 5. The only 2 I've never had before is the lip balm and the eye mask. Because I've had 3 of those before, it doesn't overwhelm me and it doesn't wow me this month. But based on an unbiased opinion, if I'd never had it before, if I'd never had all the items before, sorry, then I actually think it's not too bad. I wouldn't be sitting here grumbling and saying it was absolutely shocking. But what I do think is a bit shocking is when they put high price tag items, which are clearly not worth the money that they say they're worth, in a box to try and justify the price increase. I don't like when they do that. Me personally, I would rather than put smaller deluxe sample sizes, travel sizes of high street high-end brands in the box for us to try, like a really nice lipstick by Too Faced or Smashbox, or dare I say Pat McGrath, although they're probably not going to get her stuff. But yeah, I would personally like to see more high street high-end rather than unknown to everybody high-end, supposedly high-end. So yeah, that is my thoughts, guys. I'm roped in for another 10 months, so you're going to be on this journey with me until after Christmas now. And let's just hope and pray, fingers crossed, that the boxes get a bit better now they're under new ownership. But we'll just have to wait and see. This month doesn't bowl us over, like I've said. But yeah, let's give them the benefit of the doubt one last month, and then next month, I swear to God, if they don't pull their socks up a little bit, I'll probably go in for the kill with a bit more of a tongue lashing for him. But anyway, right, that is enough waffle from me. I have waffled on for far too long. I told you it was going to be a long one, but yeah. Would I recommend Roccabox this month? If you've never had any of these products before, then if you could get it like with a free box or something, I would recommend it. But would I recommend you signing up for the 12-month contract? Not at the moment, because in my opinion, their whole ethos and the boxes and the products themselves is hanging in the balance for me. Anyway, I'm just thrilled that they actually sent that moisturiser out, because I honestly didn't think I was going to get it. So that's the only way they've redeemed themselves for me. I know I keep saying that, but yeah, I hope that anybody else who complained about that mishap last month, the misprint, and got the wrong item, I hope you did complain as well, and I hope you got the moisturiser sent to you too. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Stick with us. Time for me to have a slurp of my Coke, because my throat is as dry as the desert in here. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.